Hey guys, it's Will from Magic the Friendly Tavern, and we're doing Mono Blue Delver today. Now, I've already done a deck tech on this deck, but it didn't save the deck after I did the deck tech, and I just had to redo the deck, so some of the numbers might be off, but I think I got it pretty close. Anyways, if it's not, that's okay. We'll fix it as we go. I always update these decks constantly anyways. So, here's our Delver of Secrets. All four of them. Here's our Demolich, which is really good in this deck. Here's a removal spell. We got a lot of counter spells in this deck. We are running 3 Test of Talents. We are running 4 Wash Away. Hopefully that's going to end up being a good spell. We are running 3 You Find a Villain's Lair. We are running 3 Jwari Disruption. So this is just counterbalance with Delver. It's kind of creature heavy because, we don't really have any other tricks in blue, mono blue, except for the counters and the bounce. So we need something to pull us ahead. Anyway, this deck digs pretty well. Now, I'm not sure how the matchups are going to look. I know it can't be mono white life gain, or black white life gain, or green white life gain. But, maybe sometimes we'll get lucky. But as for other decks, it can take them on pretty alright. This is the weakest version of Delver, though, so don't expect miracles. Let's take it out for a spin. This will be the first time I've actually played the deck since I've fixed it. Alright, a little standard ranked. How are you travelers and guests doing tonight? I hope y'all are doing well. I'm doing great. This hand looks fine. We actually might want to cast this, so we're actually going to leave with an untapped island and go ahead and throw Delver out there and not look back. Alright, he's already flipped on his way. We're going to go ahead and swing in. Got our second main. We'll go ahead and play this tapped. We'll end our turn there. Both of these are almost all of our cards are instant, so we want to be playing on the end of our opponent's turn. Now he's made a 3-2. It's as big as our Delver on turn 2, so that's pretty good for him. If we stay in this race, we're not going to win very much because it'll be 5 damage versus our 3. Before our turn, we are going to want to Otherworldly Gaze. We want all 3 of these cards, but we want them in a different order. First, we want that land, then we want that creature, then we want the bounce spell. Yeah, we'll probably end up playing that out. But first we're going to get in. This will go ahead and slow our opponent up a little bit. Oh goodness, they are packing on the power. And once they're in play, unless we bounce it back to their hand, there's not really much we can do once it's in play to stop it. Wow, he did not want to swing in there. I guess he didn't want to lose his 5-3. Okay. And tap his 5-3. We'll swing. Play out an island. We'll consider. Oh, yeah, we'll throw that hope into the graveyard to try and get something else. Land. Wow, that really helped. We'll play a Demilich. All right, now we got some beef on the board. Maybe they won't want to swing into that. We don't know. We probably should have chose the second ability on this guy in case they swung, but it'll be okay. Man, they got a lot of damage out there, and zombies can bring it. Zombies can bring it fast. Zombies can bring it hard. It's definitely a go wide deck. If you can get a sweeper on it, you can stop it. Well, we don't have any sweepers in mono blue, unfortunately. I'd have to look around. Maybe there's a River's Rebuke kind of card, or a Tears or whatever. You know, like an evacuation. Bounce all creatures to their owner's hands. We'll have to look. I know there's a new one that only costs 4 and you get to draw cards, but they get to pick their best thing and leave it on the field, and that's just not good for us. Trying to dig. Maybe looking for answers. But when Demilich attacks, we can copy out our Fading Hope. Should have got sent to the graveyard. I don't see it in there though. Alrighty then. There it is. Okay, no problem. We'll just go to combat. Creature doesn't untap during its controller's untap step. We'll pick this 4/2. We'll swing all in. Demilich will let us copy the Fading Hope. We will cast that copy, targeting the 5/4 with 3 counters on it, just to get off the field and get it smaller. When it comes back down, it'll be a 1/1. We have a Deliberate in hand. We don't really need another Deliberate on top of our library. We'd rather have a threat, because they're probably going to trade with our 4/3 right here, which is fine, because we can get it back out of the graveyard later. But man, we're putting up a clock. Man, we got them at 8 life. We're about to do 6 damage in the air. We'll put them at 2. They got to come up with something pretty soon, or they're going to be done. We could cast that now if we wanted to, but we're not going to. I think it takes 4 spells. Yeah. And I do not believe we have 4 spells in there. No, just 2. So it looks like our opponent's in the tank. They're thinking hard, because we put them in a really bad position. Mono Blue's a little bit, Delver is a lot better than it looks, but it still has its downfalls, you know. Soft removal, all that jazz. You know, we didn't even get any counter spells. We didn't even counter anything this game. They get to make 2 1/1 spiders with reach. That's actually kind of bad for us. What we're going to do here, we can't get to those 2/1 reaches. That'll actually stabilize them. Is we're going to burn off this. We're going to go ahead and throw those in the graveyard. We'll throw them all 3 in the graveyard. We don't care. We're going to go ahead and deliberate. We'll get rid of these. We're looking for a bounce spell, like Into the Royal or something. Here's where it gets interesting. What do? We swing in. We tap one of the reach guys. We'll get through, and we'll attack him. And if he has an answer, he has an answer. But he can only block one of our 3 powered flyers. And then after that, we'll probably end up playing Demilich back out. And that's it. That's a good game. We got it. All right, that's been Mono Blue Delver, and that's a pretty good victory right there for the showcase the deck off on the first time it's been played. But as you can see, you get that tempo clock down early, It only takes a few turns to turn advantage with the Delver. Anyways, my name again is Will. I'm with Magic the Friendly Tavern. Come down and see us. Happy pack pulls, and as always, happy games.